a dry welcome, but a warm welcome to you all, and thank you all for giving up your time for coming here today, or mora mai, as we would say on the Isle of Man, which is good morning in Manx. And thank you for being here today to begin a new chapter for the Isle of Man ferry on the iconic River Mersey. Now, Liverpool is a place that the people from the Isle of Man hold close to their hearts. It's regarded very much as a home from home, and as a city we all know well. For more than 200 years, the Douglas-Liverpool ferry connection has been and continues to be our main passenger route. And whilst our strong relationship is built upon this historic maritime association, the island's link with the city runs deep. The Saturday boat in particular is a firm part of Manx culture, with travellers using the opportunity, amongst other things, to watch the football and engage in some retail therapy. And I speak from experience on the latter, as my wife often tries her best to empty your shops, single-handedly creating a spike in your local economy. On a personal level, I have family connections with the city and fond memories of spending summer holidays with my aunt and uncle and cousins in Walton, but I've just been told by Steve there's Walton and Walton, so I'm told that's the posh end.
It was Walton.
And most recently, my eldest two children have attended John Moores University. In fact, my son is still there. We went out for a drink last night. I know the majority of the island residents have similar stories, and I feel a strong bond with the city and region. And I'm therefore honoured to be here today to mark the start of the construction of the Isle of Man ferry terminal, cementing business, tourism and cultural links, and forging even closer ties into the future. This development is truly unique. It is the only construction project the Isle of Man government has undertaken away from Manx shores, and will be the only property we own outside the island. In line with the Isle of Man's UNESCO Biosphere status, which recognises our commitment to nature and the environment, we are particularly proud of our new housing development in Liverpool. In other words, our Cormorant platform, which we believe is the first permanent floating island in the British Isles. And we've already created this in the dock, and it's been used from day one, I'm told, by the team, since it was installed, and it's succeeding in providing first-class accommodation for the local bird life, and Steve has promised me that he won't be charging me any rates on it. The Isle of Man government has already regularly spending more than £18 million a year on healthcare and another £10 million in further education each year in the northwest region. In addition, we have strong business links which contribute further to the economy. The Isle of Man government's further investment of £38 million in this facility demonstrates our commitment to improving and future-proofing connections into the heart of Liverpool and the wider northwest region. On a local level, the terminal will be a fantastic asset to the regeneration of the surrounding area. The modern, rejuvenated surroundings are sure to create a fantastic impression for arriving passengers, and will only serve to enhance Islanders' already strong affection for Liverpool. I'm delighted that the island's investment has coincided with the work being undertaken by the Metro Mayor, who joins us today to improve wider transport connections. We believe the new terminal will really add to the connectivity assets of the city region, and I would like to thank Steve for his continued interest in the island and for being here today. Steve, can I ask you to say a few words, please?
Thank you, Chief Minister, Deputy Mayor, distinguished guests. I think this is genuinely one of those moments where something happens and you think, how appropriate is this investment for the Liverpool city region? The fastest growing city region in the whole country. But what it does, it enhances those historic links and perhaps brings them into the 21st century. I think people want somewhere where the facilities are of a decent standard, and these are going to be better than a decent standard. These are going to be first class standards, and it will encourage, hopefully, more people to travel to the Isle of Man, where I'm sure everybody here as a young kid used to go to the Isle of Man. It's what Scousers used to do. It's one you don't speak with a Scouser. There was so many relationships many years ago between Scousers and people on the island. And of course, people, as you say, do travel over here, and it's not just for football. It is for the cultural offer. The Liverpool City region has more galleries and art exhibitions than anywhere else outside of London. You don't have to now travel all the way to London. You can go and get your cultural fix in the Liverpool City region. Our retail therapy, thanks to your wife and others, is doing rather well. And of course, what we're doing is trying to improve our internal transport infrastructure as well. And there's some exciting news today that I'm going to be announcing, because I've got a campaign meeting that we're going to have to shoot straight off. So I'm not being rude. We're going to get in a minibus. We're going because the press and the media are waiting for us. But it's a really exciting announcement for us today about what we're going to do to improve the transport connectivity in the Liverpool City region for the 1.6 million people who live here. And that's what we're about. We're about partnerships. And it's a shame that Mayor Anderson couldn't be here today. As people know, he's having an operation, so speedy recovery to Joe. But Joe would have said the same thing. Our links, our external links, are really, really important to us. We want to ensure that there's a mutual benefit from those investments. So that's why we've put a considerable sum of money alongside the considerable sum of money that you have, so that we can get something that when people now come into one of the most famous cityscapes in the whole world, they'll see a facility that we can all be proud of. So thank you, Chief Minister.
Thank you very much, Steve.
Yeah, otherwise.